Let's work now and try this on your own 5. So solve the equation to y squared minus 13y plus 20 equals 0. So the first thing you need to check whether the equation is already in standard form. In this case, it is already in standard form. So we have here ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So which means my a value is 2, my b value is negative 13, my c value is 20. So we can now write the formula y equals negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c divided by 2 times the value of a. I'll write also the letters just to remind yourself. So this is the b value, this is the b value, this is the a, this is the c, and this is also the a value. And we just plug it in. I want you to structure it this way because sometimes students you left out signs and some of the numbers also are not enclosed in parentheses. So the b value is negative 13. So we have here negative 13, negative 13. The a is 2, the c is 20, and the a is 2. Okay. So now once you plug in the numbers correctly, that should be halfway to the correct answer. So you have here y equals, work out the double negatives. The double negatives becomes positive. So we have here 13 plus minus square root of something divided by the bottom number is 2 times 2, that is actually equal to 4. So it's always like this structure. And now the inside numbers that we are working out, it's only the inside numbers. So inside, okay. Now just work out the inside numbers. Just enter that in the calculators. We have here negative 13 squared minus 4 parenthesis 2 parenthesis 20. I want you to be patient in entering the parentheses because that really makes a difference if you are not entering it in parentheses. Press enter, and this one gives you 9. Now let's check if there's a square root of 9. So second square root of 9, press enter. So there is a square root of 9 which is actually equal to 3. So which means I can write this one now as y equals 13 plus minus the square root of 9 is 3, so divided by 4. So we can now split this into two solutions. I'm splitting the plus 3 and the minus 3. So we have here y equals 13 plus 3 divided by 4. The other one is 13 minus 3 divided by 4. And just simplify that. So you have y equals, so you have 13 plus 13 is 16 divided by 4. Now enter that in the calculator, it might not be in the lowest term. So you have 16 divided by 4. Okay, that gives you 4. So y is equal to 4. The other one, so y equals, you have 13 minus 3. That gives me 10 divided by 4. So y equals, so 10 divide 4, 10 divide 4, press enter. Okay, go to math, enter twice, that gives you 5/2. This would be 5 over 2. Okay, and this one now we call the roots or the solutions. Okay, so my solutions or roots would be equal to y equals 4 and y equals 5 over 2. Or you can write this one in terms of set notation. So this would be 4 and 5/2. So this one should be your final answer. Let's work now on 5b. Find the roots of the equation. So you see here, now it's using the word roots. It means find the solution of the equation. Again, it's asking here for this in the simplest form. So, okay, the first thing we need to do is ask if it is in standard form. If it's not, you have to set it in standard form. So in this case, this one is not set equal to 0. So let's move this over on the right side to have this equal to 0. So we have now 11x squared minus 9x plus 1. When we move over 6x squared, it reverses the sign. So this would be negative 6x squared equals 0. Now combine like terms. So I see x squared and x squared here. So we'll combine that. So you have 11 minus 6. That gives you 5. So this would be 5x squared minus 9x plus 1 equals 0. And this one now is in the standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Which means your a value is equal to 5, your b value is equal to negative 9, and your c value is equal to 1. Okay, we can now write the formula. We have x equals negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c divided by 2 times the value of a. I'll just again write the letters here just to remind yourself. This is negative b, this is b, this is a, this is c, and this one is your a value. And you just plug in the numbers. So you have b is negative 9, this is negative 9, a is 5, and c is 1, a is 5. So I look back here. Now you're going to simplify this. So we have now x equals, so the double negative again here, pay attention to that. So this would be positive 9 plus minus square root of something divided by, so you have 2 times 5, that gives you 10. Again, try to work out the numbers inside the square root, just this one, and put it here. So let's do that in the calculator. So we have here negative 9 squared minus 4 times 5 times 1, then press enter. So this one gives you 61. Now see if there's a square root of 61. So you have second square root of 61, press enter. There's no square root of 61 because it gives you a decimal answer. So let's just have, you can have this one now as your final answer, or you can split it. Okay, so split this one into 2, the plus square root of 61 and the minus square root of 61. Okay, so when you write your answer, it should be x equals 9 plus square root of 61 divided by 10. The other one is 9 minus square root of 61 divided by 10. So this means now that this is your solution. These are your solutions now. So when you write your final answer, your solutions or roots would be, you can just have this x equals 9 plus minus square root of 61 divided by 10. Or you can have this okay? Or you can have this. That's it.